Hey Bear. This is absolutely not the kind of video I had planned to do. I do like to plan as it happens, and I was planning it to be about the decision paradox and having some sketch pieces with dialogues where I played all of the characters doing something funny, witty, and crucially, not like everybody else does on YouTube. This video was going to be about exploring how any simple decision in the modern world requires research, and people are so used to it, they don't even notice how much time it sucks up out of their lives. No matter if you're looking for a new pair of shoes, a thermos, a place to visit on a weekend, or God forbid, a new Android phone, the options available are too many to comprehend the difference. And if a familiar thing is not available, we either spend an increasing amount of time picking the perfect option and then worry we may have made a bad choice, or get so overwhelmed that we don't make any decision at all. It took my husband several years to pick a new bicycle. Did he pick the one that he finds perfect? No, but he claims to know which one he will buy next, okay? Also, because we are now picking a bike for me too, I've been hearing quite a bit about how Zigzagglepops are now best suitable for off-road biking, and the size of that dingle whack makes a huge difference. But you shouldn't really care about the gibbles niggles because they're a thing of the past. I can't deny it's entertaining to watch him harass poor shop assistants with all of these questions, but do we really need to have that many options and spend so much time comparing them? Ironically, when I stopped by a rack of backpacks on our way from bike testing at a sports shop, my husband said I was wasting time picking a backpack just like that because I hadn't done my research. While I was not sure I was committed to becoming a backpackologist. After all, there are studies that claim that there is a thing called decision fatigue, where the more decisions you make, the less energy you have left for the next one. Several studies found that the time it has been since the last break strongly influences the decisions made by people like judges and nurses. Well, thankfully, no one's life depended on my backpack choice, so I bought it right there and thought it would be good if I could do that with more choices in my life. There are ways of coping with this effect. The most famous one is probably Steve Jobs' one, where his outfit hasn't changed for over 10 years and helped him artificially reduce the number of mundane choices and hence leaving more energy for other more important ones. Was it a perfect outfit? I don't think so, but it was good enough. In the majority of cases, I thought, I could live with a choice from a few good enough options that have a clear difference. I don't mean that we necessarily have to get rid of all options, they could still be left for the geeks, but maybe our fast developing algorithms can now take it one step further, and instead of recommending you the extremes of either a million options you'll get stuck with or just one option you'll regret, could make a list of good enoughs for you to choose from. Imagine asking Amazon for some good enough options of a cattle and it gives you back 3 ones which you know ahead of time are good enough, and all you need to pick is the color you like best. Oh, the free mind to go and worry about what coffee shop you want to visit next. So, why exactly is this video absolutely not the kind of video I had planned to do? I managed to pick the topic relatively easy this time, but trying to make the rest of it perfect led me to putting pressure on myself and not enjoying the process as I wanted to, and eventually caused delays and all of this endless cycle, you know. At some point, this and a few other things overwhelmed me so much, I decided to take a day off and do something on my own to recharge. And can you imagine? I almost got into the same trap trying to choose a perfect spot to drive to. Boy, it really is a problem. But I caught myself doing that, and I ended up reducing my options and picking a spot that I had marked on the map but never visited, knowing it's likely not going to be perfect, but that would be good enough. So in the end, the visuals of the video do not cover all of the witty dialogues and visualizations that I wanted to have, but they're good enough because they helped me finish the thing and not procrastinate further. And also, let's face it, the views are pretty good. The script is not all smart and covering all of the aspects of the paradox and ways of coping, but it's good enough because it makes a point. And it's certainly not unlike what everybody else does on YouTube, but who the hell cares? I had a good time recording it, and sometimes it's all that matters.